USA on three. 1, 2, 3.
USA!
All right, let's do this. Hello, guys. Welcome back to TFD with Cordy. And listen, it finally happened. After all the patience, all the noise, all the speculation, Caitlyn Clark is officially back in USA basketball picture. Not for a camp, not for a maybe, for real. She's been selected for the USA basketball roster for the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament. Now, obviously, we all remember what went down with the Olympic situation. That's old news now. That's in the past. And to Caitlyn's credit, she didn't sulk. She didn't disappear. She came into the offseason with a clear focus. USA basketball was a priority. She said it. She meant it. And now, she's officially part of the roster that will represent the United States in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And when you look at this group, this feels like a youth movement. This roster feels young, hungry, and absolutely turned up. You see names like Aaliyah Boston, Paige Bueckers, Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen, and Angel Reese, and that's a statement. That's not just talent, that's the future of women's basketball walking onto the floor together in the same jersey. Now, technically, Team USA has already qualified for the World Cup. They locked that up by winning the 2025 FIBA Women's AmeriCup, but this tournament still matters. A lot. Because this is about chemistry. This is about reps. This is about seeing who fits, who leads, and who's ready for the biggest stage in the world. USA Basketball officially announced the 12-player roster and coaching staff for the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament in San Juan, running March 11th through the 17th. And let me tell you, that's 1 month away. 1 month. That anticipation is about to start building fast. The roster is a mix of veterans and newcomers. On the veteran side, you've got 2024 Olympic gold medalists like Kahleah Copper, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Dearica Hamby, and Rhyne Howard. These are players who've been there, done that, and won at the highest level. And then on the other side, you've got the new wave. Caitlyn Clark, Paige Bueckers, Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen, and Angel Reese are all making their senior national team competitive debuts. Let that sink in. These are players people argue about online every single day, and now they're on the same team. Aaliyah Boston is in a unique spot, too. She's represented Team USA in multiple junior and senior competitions before, but this is her first time back with the national team since the 2024 Olympic qualifying tournament in Belgium. And we all know what kind of year she's been having. Dominant, confident, locked in. A lot of these players already have gold medals from junior competitions. Clark, Bueckers, Citron, Boston, Howard, they've all won in USA jerseys before, and several of them also have 3x3 experience, including Plum, Young, Hamby, and Howard. So this isn't just talent, this is experience in pressure situations. Now here's where things get really interesting. The coaching staff. You've got Kara Lawson from Duke as the head coach, Natalie Nasace from the Golden State Valkyries, Nate Tibbetts from the Phoenix Mercury, and Stephanie White from the Indiana Fever. That's a strong, modern, high IQ coaching group. And yes, Stephanie White being on that staff is important. She's the 2023 WNBA Coach of the Year. She also played for Team USA back in the day. And now she's coaching Caitlyn Clark and Aaliyah Boston on the Fever, and now again on the national team. That continuity matters. But here's the part that always makes people nervous. Sue Bird. Sue Bird is the managing director of the USA women's national team, and she selected this roster. She's also the one who will continue evaluating players before finalizing the team for the 2026 Women's World Cup in Berlin this September. So yes, this tournament is an audition for everybody. USA is going for their 5th straight World Cup gold medal, 12th overall. That's history on the line. And when you look at this roster, there's a big Indiana Fever presence. Caitlyn Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Stephanie White. That's 3 key figures from the same franchise shaping the future of USA. And here's the thing people keep forgetting. It's been a long time since we've seen Caitlyn Clark play real competitive basketball. She had a little run at the December training camp, but the last time she truly played in a live, high-stakes game was back in July. So when this USA team hits the floor in March, the anticipation is going to be crazy. Eyes are going to be locked in, cameras are going to be everywhere. And Caitlyn Clark stepping back onto the court in a USA jersey? Yeah, that's must-see basketball. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are you excited about this youth movement? And what are you expecting from Caitlyn Clark in her return? And we've talked about this in the past. Let's just come over here, Alexa. Put up the list so you can kind of see it better. Aaliyah Boston, Paige Bueckers, Sonia Citron, Caitlyn Clark, Kahleah Copper, Chelsea Gray, Dearica Hamby, Rhyne Howard, Kiki Uriafen, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, Jackie Young. I guess Brianna Stewart is not going to play in the qualifying round. So yeah, people are pointing out no Asia, no Fee, no Stewie, no Alyssa Thomas. Let's just keep it real. I mean, we're good. We're good. Let's let some of the young talent get out there and do its thing. An interesting scenario we saw from the All-Star game the year before last was getting the Angel Reese, Caitlyn Clark dynamic on the court at the same time. That's always interesting. That's always going to be interesting. As far as that goes, here's the schedule if you want to see it and get prepared. March 11th versus Senegal, followed by Puerto Rico on March 12th, Italy on March 14th, New Zealand on March 15th, and Spain on March 17th. So a bunch of action in the middle of March. March Madness will be going on, and we'll get to see USA basketball underway. And it really is exciting. It's not just lip service to say it, it's genuinely exciting to see some of the combinations of players that will be out there. To see Caitlyn Clark and Paige Bueckers share the floor, perhaps share the backcourt. We don't know who's going to start exactly on this team as of yet. To see Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese share the floor, Reese fits in really well, I think, with other star players because she'll do the dirty work and everything. So I think her and Clark could play very, very well together. We saw glimpses of it at the All-Star game. But those combinations of players, and obviously Caitlyn and AB, it's always exciting when they're on the floor together. Caitlyn reacted in the way that she typically does. She just shared what the Fever posted to her Instagram story. Nothing specific from her, and of course this was expected, but nonetheless there's a certain level of excitement around it to see her don that USA basketball uniform and actually take part in the action. And when they tip off in Puerto Rico, everybody's watching. We always talk about it. You've got to at least raise an eyebrow when it comes to this so-called Connecticut bias with Sue Bird as managing director, and then you hear certain comments from Gino Auriemma, and people start connecting dots. Some folks feel like Paige Bueckers might have an inside track to that starting point guard spot. I'm just going to say it straight up. Nah, we're good on that. Caitlyn Clark has to be the starting point guard for this team. Let's not overthink this. Let's not try to get cute with it. And I can already hear the argument, well, she's coming back from injury, maybe ease her in. No. Caitlyn already said she's 100% ready to go. She's cleared, she's confident, she's ready to roll. And yes, Stephanie White is there on the staff. I'm not saying anything extra about that, but it doesn't hurt. All I know is this. 6th Woman of the Year does not sound right next to Caitlyn Clark's name. That doesn't fit. Not for this stage. We'll see how it plays out. I'm curious how they handle it and where the games will even air. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe.